Акуна Матата. Всем, кто смотрит данное видео вместе со мной, с вами Пумба, Игровой, канал Тимон, Пумба и канал, и... Походим, чё? Здрасте. Что-то все бляпаны. Ладно. У вас тут вообще ничего интересного. И вы тут живете? Здрасте. О! Это кунари просто. Здорово.
Ah, my right hand arrives. Summon your Arishok. The bargain is done.
Как мы так совпали вместе
About
прийти?
time you showed. I've been here for hours.
А, понятно. Нихера ты раздет. Че ты такой одет? Ой, низко ты присел, смотрю. Неудобно тебе, да?
Illustrious Arishok, I am here to report that your hated Talvashoth were felled, one and all. Right? Yes, they were. So, I'm ready to open negotiations for the explosive powder, as we agreed.
No.
He's not getting it. Say something.
Ну-ка.
The Talvashoth camped at the Wounded Coast are dead. You won't honor your bargain?
There is no bargain to honor. His offer for the Gatlock was refused, so he invented a task to prove his worth, when he has none.
I broke my beard getting your outcasts killed.
But he still has his beard. Do you think it hurts?
You hired someone more competent and now stand in their shadow pretending it is yours. You demean her accomplishment. Get out of my sight before I bother lifting my sword.
Ну-ка.
Nevertheless, you have benefited from his action.
Do you think we are unable to hunt our own outcasts? This was interference, nothing more.
So I get nothing for all this work?
If anything, we have been denied the righteous application of the wisdom of the Qun. What payment should I exact for that? Go, dwarf, before I begin my tally.
You may want to take this opportunity to go.
Да.
But he has to sell. It's a product. People want it.
There is no profit in empowering those not of the Qun. The means of creating the Gatlock is ours alone. It shall be dispensed only to our enemies, in the traditional manner.
Ага.
You are a frustrating people. And you're fired. Sodding bunch of oxmen and doglords. A whole lot breathing smoke. Pah.
You will leave as well, human. There's no more coin for you here.
Нифига ты на чем сидишь? Здрасте. Что, подоставать тебя, что ли? Потрыкаться? Ой. Я не хотел.
Why do you bother me, human? I hire no blades and need no goods. Your kind thinks selfishness and want are normal. This city, all of it, leaves a bad taste.
Ну-ка.
If you despise this place, why haven't you left?
Да.
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
Ну-ка, дай-ка.
I agree. It's a mess.
But you don't see that as a problem?
I see it as an opportunity, and I intend to take full advantage.
Karisten are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear
Да
and
нет, не обязательно.
defined. It is an undeniable certainty. What full advantage can you take without that authority?
Ну-ка, давай-ка.
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. I am not the one to educate you. I did not intend to land here. But this city may demand certainty.
Да
I
нет.
suspect we are done, human.
Обязательно показывать, как он садится так? Ну-ка.
I don't think Kirkwall would do well under military rule.
The rule of the Qun is not military. It is discipline and order.
How is that different?
To your limited understanding, it is not. You fear soldiers that arrive to remove your pitiable vices. But they do not control Kunari. The Triumvirate divides and governs. One is nothing without the others.
Кто?
Can you tell me about the other two parts?
No.
Then we can learn nothing.
I am no more equipped to explain than you are to understand. Arishok, Arigena, Arikyun, pillars of the Kunari, of the nation that must be.
Ага.
There is but one way to know these things, human. And I have yet to decide if it must be done.
Ладно. Давай
You're a
пока.
long way from home. Why did you come?
To meet a demand of the Qun.
Which was?
It is a matter only the Kunari understand. We remain until we fulfill the demand of the Qun. Or until the demand changes.
Понятно. Ну-ка, давай-ка так.
How many Kunari have you lost to the Talvashoth?
None.
That seems unlikely.
We lose nothing when weakness abandons the Qun. It is the Talvashoth who have lost themselves.
Ага. Ладно.
You guard your powder carefully.
It is a tool that can only be allowed to exist under the ordered authority of the Qun.
It could benefit many people.
It does now. Just as swords benefit warriors, but are not given to children. Well, your children.
Ладно.
Farewell.
Panahaidan, human.
Чё ты сказал? Какая панахида? Алло. Панихиду он по мне повел. Где и забыла. Как не найти, теперь и забыл. Давайте покинем это место. Чё, куда? Давайте в Нижний город. Можно мне, пожалуйста, Изабеллу вернуть? Алло? Или нельзя? Видимо, нельзя. Мне без
So, is
иски.
the keeper your mother? I left my clan when I was a child, to become Marathari's first. I haven't seen my parents in more than 10 years.
I'm so sorry. My father died in the Blight. You must really miss them.
I remember my mother singing to me when I was a little girl and I'd get sick.
Где, блядь,
I think
дом?
that's what I miss the most. The keeper has a terrible singing voice.
В смысле? Бля. Ладно, давайте для этого бьем помните. Меня защитит. Блин, он в чем-то он был.
So much blood.
Слышь!
Go down. Let's finish this. Go down.
То есть то, что мы деремся средь бела дня, никого это не напрягает, да? Отлично. тайник.
There's the dead drop. Hopefully the wardens will appreciate this.
Ладно. Отлично. Хорошо, нет, я хотел, конечно, ну да ладно. Авелин. Прикольно. Ни хрена себе, тут даже такое есть. Так, ладно, давайте мы сейчас все-таки вернем нам нашу Изабелку. Давайте, знаете, сделаем как? Что-то смешно. Так, Мериль. Так, зайдем сюда. Просто у меня есть кое-что для Мериль. И это надо взять. Так. О! А, 17 уровень, точно. Так. А, во-во-во. Ограничение маг. Ограничение маг. Короче, заберем вот это. Угу. Тут, наверное, что-то есть для Мериль? Нет, наверное, нет. Себастьян. Мериль. Мериль. И вот это, наверное. Ладно. А зачем я это держу-то? Это же только на меня, да? Ладно, черт с ним. Я что-то в этом не разбирался. Так, команда. Погнали на выход. Давайте выходим. У меня, кстати, письмо пришло. Твою мать, я не посмотрел. Он не сказал просто ничего. Что за дядя такой? Видишь, я тебя поздно одеваю. Ну, чё уж, лучше поздно, чем никогда. Кстати, можно уже одеть. Ладно, пока пусть так остается. $20 урона. Огонь. Магия духа. А что у него прокачано? Я не помню. Это стихийная. А что там? Огонь-то есть? Вообще огня нет. Ладно, понятно. Ага. Наверное, это. Нихера себе! О, это Мериль. Как раз. И вот это Мериль. Это тогда. Что еще тут у нас может такое есть? Всех здоровья, тебе к защите. Всех здоровья. Тут херня. Вот это. 4 урона от электричества. Ну да. Все нормально. Хотя бы одели. Ой, не за тобой. Не за тебя. Не за тебя я побегу. Давайте письмо тогда сразу возьмем. Ради раз оно есть. Надо прочитать. Че? 500 раз ходить туда-то, сюда, обратно. Сразу письмо. Да все, я уже понял. Как я понимаю, за возвращение утраченных писем серых стражей надо благодарить вас. Этот поступок не остался незамечен. Пожалуйста, примите перелегаемую награду и благословение стражей. Будем благодарны, если это дело избрито глазки. Хорошо, какое-то новое задание. А, просто. Я получил. Это награду. Погнали. В Нижнем городе все идем. Да? Отлично. А, в ночном городе что есть? Черт, твою мать! Я думал, я там избавился от всего уже. Ладно. Погнали, сначала расскажем про сына. Потом что-нибудь еще расскажем. Потом что-нибудь еще расскажем. Так, тут ты ждешь, бедная.
Your son has taken refuge with the Dalish.
What? But he is human. They did not even wish me to raise him among them. But they do value magic more than the men of
Okay.
Kirkwall. Perhaps he can have both safety and freedom. As I said, I have little money. But this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Ладно. Отлично. Кольцом получили. Не, кстати, что там по поводу? Кстати, кольцо какое? То есть оно лучше для меня. А, тут еще вот так можно посмотреть, кого... Чего для кого лучше? Ёпарасоте, серьезно? Я и забыл просто о таких вещах. Ходячий мертвец, спасибо. Опа-на. Здорово.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
You found it? By the void, I didn't think... Thank you.
Ты не торговец? А ты тоже? А. Так, понятно. У кого есть еще? Сраное что-нибудь. Сраное что-нибудь это в том плане, что... Рюкзак. Слава богу. Добавляет ячейку для рун. Варик. Понятно. То есть тут еще такие хреновые надо покупать. Все, вот так вот купим. Надо тогда все смотреть, реально. Покупать. Чтобы у Авелин было сильнее, у остальных было сильнее. Золотых у меня вроде хватает. Так, нету. Тогда сюда. Может, у тебя что есть? Рюкзак мы нашли, самое главное. Северные товары, винчентов. Нет, тут больше ничего. Подозреваю, тут у нас больше и нет торговцев. Нет, есть торговец, прикинь. Доспехи. Давайте-ка сбегаем. Посмотрим. А чё? Между делом-то. А, это, наверное, как раз таки Савели тут. Что-то было, да-да-да. Это просто увеличится такое, блин. А, кстати, мне продать можно что-нибудь? Ничего продать нельзя. Грусть, печаль, тоска. Ладно, погнали дальше. На выход и да выше. Прикольно, вот какие-то вещи покупаю, я даже о них не знал. Бегал и насрать-то было. А теперь не насрать. Варик-то где-то апается, Авелин. На меня что-нибудь есть? Так, тут мы были, тут мы были, тут мы были. Теперь у нас церковь. Давайте церковь, потому что тут один и верхний город. Сначала церковь, потом верхний город. О, Себастьян, здорово.
Your family can rest now. Their killers are gone.
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chanter's board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them.
Да.
You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Так. Давайте.
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify themselves
Так,
openly.
и...
A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Ну-ка, давай-ка.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents were always prudent in how they handled our nobles. They did not allow rivalries or resentments to flourish. The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim, and perhaps for a clue as to who is behind this foul deed.
Так, понятно, ну-ка.
Why
Давайте.
didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive. Thanks to you, those Flint Company assassins are no longer a danger. I'm the last of my line. Unless I survive, my family will have no justice.
Ну-ка.
Who are you exactly?
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might prefer I introduce myself as a brother in the Chantry, but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
Понятно. Ладно.
I hope their deaths bring you peace.
Thank you. More than I can say. I truly did not expect anyone but me to take up this cause. Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now,
Ладно.
if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
Хорошо. О, деньги вернул.
How do you do that? Do what, kitten?
You sort of swagger when you walk. I've been trying, but I trip over my own feet when I do it.
You just strut. It's not something you practice.
How do I learn it then?
It comes to you, usually at night. It's like a lover, or maybe a burglar.
Она это не понимает.
Either it ravishes you, or runs off with all your jewelry, and you have to run it down and stab it in the heart. And that metaphor got a bit away from me, didn't it?
I think it did, but it was certainly exciting.
Прекрасно. Нихера тут твоими метафорами разбрасываться. Опять дом Гамлина. Ночная, что за херня? Ночь. Пошлите. Мне не нравится то, что есть задание ночью. Прям вообще напрягает. Надо избавиться, пойти в дом Гамлина и все. Кто посягнул на мое спокойствие? Ну. Опа-на.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And pay.
Так.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much,
Кто такая?
yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Вот дура.
Can you get this deep into Lowtown and be that stupid?
Can you save someone so intent on being foolish?
Ладно, погнали.
Don't like interruptions.
Ты что стоишь, что такая? А, держишь.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
Так и.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
I just saved you in an alley, and suddenly we're in business?
You're in Lowtown. What grand scheme could I be interrupting?
Ах ты ж.
Ronell!
Why is a Templar guarding her? Is this a setup?
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent
А,
with
то есть у тебя
time.
был охранник, но ты... Ладно, понятно. Ай, пес тут стоит. О, так у нее тут. Ни хера себе. Заглянем в дом Гамлина. Возьмем письмо. Выйдем. Зайдем к ней. Послушаем ее. И в следующей серии, может, продолжим. А может, сразу же лучше... Так, ладно. Гордое наследие семейства Хоуков. Не смею обратиться к вам напрямую, но недавно мы встречались, и я понял, что у вас добрый нрав и необычный талант. Не откажите мне во встрече за городской чертой. Я хочу попросить вашей помощи в одном деликатном деле. В знак доверия прикладываю к письму скромную сумму. Если вы поможете, то получите больше. То, пожалуйста, приходите сразу же, как получите письмо. Если вы не придете, в моих руках окажется множество невинных жизней. Ни хера себе. Ни хрена себе. Ни хрена себе. Ты и ты. Погнали. Пока что наша Тима справляется. И это хорошо. Ходят слухи, что мадам цветащая вроде в верхнем городе есть особые услуги, которые она предлагает только постоянным и проверенным посетителям. Я даже боюсь представить, что это за, блядь, услуга. Погнали к этой убежище. Петрис. Это Кунари. Это я понял. Здорово.
I am expected.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
Незаконно?
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Прекрасно.
Shiva Da.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
Ну-ка. Откуда ты
You don't just stumble on something. Someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Kunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth. They seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
Ну-ка.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
Ладно. Так.
If you are so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Kunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Kunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Ну-ка, такой, да.
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
Охереть.
If you are so intent on this, why not use...
ладно, это я говорил.
Helping this mage shows how Kunari heresy cannot be ignored.
You don't just stop...
Так, ладно,
Even their
продолжим.
rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges.
Ну-ка.
This poor mage was
всё.
the...
Will he help? If I trust him at all.
I don't know his capabilities or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have
Так, ладно,
fled.
понятно, да.
Kunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
Ну-ка.
And if you're wrong, I have to deal with it.
That is why I went to Lowtown. You are either capable of the discretion and skill that I need, or you are
Понятно.
not.
You are not interested in who you might be hiring.
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawk.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Canary have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
Так, ладно.
I've had dealings with the Kunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
Так, ну.
You have dealt with their leader?
Да.
If you have interacted with Kunari, you know how they
Да,
treat
знаю.
those who leave their heathen order. The Arishok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
Ладно.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
Среди ночи.
We must help this poor creature. He has faced worse than what I run from.
Why would they do this to him?
This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so.
Да, ладно, хорошо, я
The
понял.
passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you are hired. Good luck.
Прекрасно, спасибо. Я с ним поговорить могу.
Kotogen, is it? You need to be led out of the city.
I don't know if he understood you. I know I didn't understand him.
It has been difficult to get information, but look at him. Would you want this? We must have that in common.
Прекрасно. Смотрели дружба со стилями? Нет, в общем, давайте я на это с вами прощаюсь, собственно говоря. Увидимся в следующей серии. Например, с вами был Пумба, Игровой, канал Тимона, Пумба и канал. Всем хорошего, удачи, до новых встреч. Увидимся очень скоро. Пока.